The dissolving of the light. I died as a mineral and became a plant. I died as a plant and became an animal. I died as an animal and became a human. Why should I fear anything? When was I anything less by dying? Written by Rumi, the mystic in the 1700s. One of my favorite poets, mystics. I love reading his material. It inspires me. But today, doing my morning routine and asking for guidance and understanding that I need that moment to devote myself, to the universe, and connect to the many inspirational, people that are here in the visible and the invisible. It keeps me grounded, keeps me from really veering too far outside of myself and staying within my body and connected to the earth, which is so important right now. It's so important to stay connected to yourself, to the process of being alive, and not to get too diverted, as it causes a lot of dissatisfaction in many areas of your psyche and your well-being, leaving you wanting more or believing that your life is not where it's supposed to be at the moment. Now, the dissolving of the light, in my understanding, is a moment in time where we are ready to evolve into another circumstance, ready to evolve into another perception of what life is. And we're burning away our old belief systems. When we evolve in life and journey in life, there are different plateaus, different game areas, and with those areas come different lessons, different understandings, different monsters. There's always monsters at every level that we have to defeat, right? But we're prepared because we've moved on to the next level of understanding. We've graduated in a spiritual sense, in a psychological sense. We have risen to match a new frequency of learning. And so when the dissolving of the light, we become very dissatisfied with our life. We start to definitely start to ask ourselves some really lesser questions, like why is this happening to me? What's going on? Why are these people doing this to me? That's dissatisfaction. So we ask ourselves lesser questions that really don't belong to us anymore. We have to understand that the dying of the light is us moving on to a different way of living, a different way of being. We are becoming, it's a metamorphic process, like a butterfly, from a caterpillar to a butterfly. When you're a caterpillar, you feel like you're dying, you're melting. Everything in your body is melting. Who you are is melting. Your perception of life, your ideas, your ideals, your hopes, everything is melting and nothing makes sense anymore. And when that process is happening, you're ready to evolve into what is next. So when have you become anything less by dying? You're evolving. So to allow ourselves to sink into this resistance of dying, watching situations drop away from us, is a sign that we're no longer resonating with that, or we don't need that anymore. So looking at ourselves in a different light, saying, okay, where am I going? What is arising within me? What What understanding am I letting go of? What is lesser than me now? And that's not in any form of egotistical, statement at all. Lesser than what your soul needs, what your spirit needs, and what you need as a person. The whole point of evolution is to allow us to see clearly, to take these either rose-colored glasses off, or clear the blindness from us. Some of us are completely blind, but we have a sense within us there's something more, right? There's always, our parts work together. When one part of us is failing, there's another that is dissatisfied within us. All right? And it's the beginning of the resurrection of yourself. And sometimes that takes a little while to burn all that falsehood away from you, to burn what's happening inside you, to burn it down. And so my point is here is to be aware of this and to keep your frequency high, and not to allow yourself to go down that slippery slope. Oh, nothing's working for me. Here it goes again. That's too small for you now. And it can happen because we've made these big gaping pieces of parts of ourselves. We've given them strength, and to take away that strength of that perception or that thought takes constant, moving away from it. It's a balance. It's a balance. When you're a tightrope walker and you feel yourself pulling too far to one side, the way to get balance is to pull back to the other side. It's to keep your balance. Keep your balance in your thoughts, right? Keep your balance in your emotions. And when you when you have an insight, and those insights are going to tell you, like, you're going to speak, and then all of a sudden you realize some points about what you're saying are invalid now. That's okay. It's all okay. It's all growing. It's all dying to the light. It's all dissolving of the old structures within you, and the rebuilding will begin. Life is a process. Trust life. Namaste. I'll see you on the path.